DeOndre.
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 The one and only.
When they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out.
This is the time of the year that I love, Christmas time. If you celebrate it, you can, if you celebrate it, how can you not love the feeling in the air? And that is the feeling of giving, love, the merriment, the cheer, and just absolute joy. It's honestly, and deservedly so, the best time of the year, in my humble opinion, to me, right? And so it is with a heavy heart that I make this video today in regards to Florida woman who unfortunately will not be able to enjoy this time of the year as she hoped. And the reason why I say this is because a burglar snuck into her house apparently and stole all of her and her kids' Christmas gifts. I want to say about like a month and a half ago. Just take a look at this awful situation.
Someone broke into a Lehigh Acres home, stealing not only their sense of security, but all of the family's Christmas gifts.
Pleading with whoever did this to bring back their only shot at Christmas.
I had went early Christmas shopping like I do every year for my kids.
It's a tradition in the Hudson household that just might drive some kids crazy. Christmas presents wrapped in under the tree before Thanksgiving, just begging to be opened. This year, Shanna Hudson was keeping that tradition alive. That is until Friday evening.
We had wrapped it up and put it right there by the wall. Like after 4, I see everything.
When she got home only a few hours later,
and then that's when I seen everything was gone.
Every last one of the presents for her 5 kids gone.
It was over 2,000.
But that's not all. The crooks carrying out not only 1, but 2 TVs, a PlayStation, computers, and more.
8 fishing poles. They took some clothes, 'cause I bought clothes for my 5 kids. I wanted my kids to have a decent Christmas, but now they don't have a Christmas at all because some thief came and stole our.
So how exactly did this happen? Detectives are still searching for clues, but Shauna may have found the biggest one.
The perpetrators came here, whatever, and probably checked all the windows, or probably had to scope out the area. Obviously, they can't do it in the front because there's cameras.
On a dead-end street in bordering a canal, she's rolled out every which way except down the chimney and through the backyard.
You never know who's watching you, how long they've been watching.
All she knows now is she just wants this Grinch to do the right thing.
Turn yourself in and bring us back our stuff, so me and my kids could have a good Christmas.
Yes, you heard it here, folks. The Grinch that came and stole Christmas in Florida needs to do the right thing and turn his or her self in immediately, as this is just not acceptable. It's not acceptable at all. Okay, bad Grinch, bad thief. Now, as many of you who frequent my channel know, I always have nutty, silly, goofy videos and stories to share. And a lot of you might be asking yourself right now, hey, what's so goofy and so silly about this story? This story isn't goofy at all. It's actually pretty sad. And that, I have to agree. This story is sad, but not for the reason that you're probably thinking. Because the Grinch that stole Christmas at this lady's house was not Jim Carrey or Boris Karloff or even Benedict Cumberbatch. The Grinch was in fact mother. Yes, you heard me correctly. Don't have wax in your ears and you don't need a hearing aid. The mother was indeed the one who stole her own Christmas gifts. And not only that, she lied to the police and decided to hide the gifts at a relative's house. You can't make this shit up, y'all. You can't make this shit up. Absolutely insane. Take a look.
Why did you say that these gifts were stolen?
A Lehigh Acres mother is in handcuffs tonight. Lee County deputies say Shayna Hudson claims someone broke into her home last month and stole her kids' Christmas presents. But deputies say she was hiding the presents the entire time. NBC2's Gage Golding first told you about this story 2 weeks ago. Gage, how did the detectives find out that she was hiding all these presents?
Somebody called into Crime Stoppers and the sheriff's office to snitch on Hudson's plan. That tip led detectives to a relative's home where they found all of those presents hidden. And let me tell you, they weren't hidden under the tree.
TVs tucked under the sheets, fishing poles and a pile of clothes, and nestled behind the dryer, a basket full of Bath and Body Works. Lee County deputies checking their list and counting it twice.
I just have to say that I love the reporter's choice of words when reporting on the anonymous tip that was given and using the word snitch. Like, I don't know why. That just tickled me a little bit. But this woman not only stole her own kids' Christmas gifts that she paid for, but she lied to the cops saying someone else took them. And then the cops, which is unfortunate, the cops did an entire investigation into this. They even went above and beyond by organizing a donation from the Lehigh Acres American Legion. And they also got money together from the sheriff's office, Shop with a Cop program. And what they were going to do was they were going to surprise the family with new presents and, just try to make sure that they, had a good holiday, right? Very, very nice. And something that, it's just a great thing. Only for them to be completely hoodwinked, bamboozled, run amok, led astray, and just led down a dead end. The cops received a tip, an anonymous tip. She hid the gifts at a relative's house. To me, it leads me to believe that she might have told a family member, maybe a cousin, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, somebody that she knew, and they probably ended up snitching on her. Or hell, I don't know. I'm not a detective. For all I know, it could have been a next door neighbor seeing her do all of this shit while, they were taking a shit on the toilet, right? And recording the whole damn thing. I don't know. But this is just flat out insanity.
Every single item Shanna Hudson originally claimed was stolen from her Lehigh Acres home. Monday night, she wouldn't explain why.
Shauna, why did you say that these gifts were stolen?
I first met Hudson on November 20th. That evening, she told me someone broke into her home through a back window, swiping away thousands of dollars of gifts that she just bought for her kids.
8 fishing poles. They took some clothes, 'cause I bought clothes for my 5 kids.
All of it gone. Her story then, Christmas is ruined.
I wanted my kids to have a decent Christmas, but now they don't have a Christmas at all because some thief came and stole our.
That evening, begging and pleading to whoever stole her kids' gifts to bring them back.
Turn yourself in and bring us back our stuff so me and my kids could have a good Christmas.
They didn't need to turn themselves in because deputies say Hudson had them the entire time. An anonymous tipster leading deputies to a relative's home Monday evening and then to Hudson's house where they arrested her. While being escorted to jail, Hudson not as talkative as before.
What do you have to say to the people that were out there, Crime Stoppers, that were looking for your gifts? Are your kids going to have a good Christmas now?
She was just booked in on one charge of making a false report to police.
The overall stupidity of it all. You did all of this and then go to the news, look directly in the camera and tell the robber to turn themselves in and do the right thing and return the gifts, knowing damn well that it was you the entire time, is crazy work. And she should 100% be ashamed of herself. Like, not only did you embarrass yourself unprovoked, but you also ruined Christmas for your kids and your relatives, because anyone that knows them and knows you is going to know, and it's just embarrassing for no reason. You literally didn't need to do this at all. And what I gather, she did this probably thinking that law enforcement, was going to step in, replace the items, that were stolen, or give money, to buy new stuff, or do what they were going to do in the first place and just give them new gifts. So in essence, this whole thing was out of greed. Seems to me she was trying to scam people, right? She had gifts for the kids, she hid them, and then reported them stolen so people would feel sorry for her and ultimately give her money, gifts, etc., things like that. I also saw some really stupid ass takes out there in the comment sections of social media, which is a zombie land of stupid takes. And I guess these people were just sniffing massive amounts of glue, like just dangerous levels of glue. But this whole notion that she was trying to, provide for her kids and that she had no other choice but to do this is just insanity, right? And it's just trying to justify stupid behavior. And it sounds like those people are genuinely confused as to what was being reported. So for the people in the back, this is for you. Her children have gifts. They were already provided gifts by the mother. She hid them at a relative's house and falsely reported them stolen, mostly in an attempt to gain sympathy and prey on people's generosity, which is in fact not what this time of the year is about. And it's a shame, but it's also Florida, right? I'm very well aware of that. And honestly, I expect nothing less, you know? I mean, it's always something in Florida. But she is charged with fraud, false report to law enforcement, so that's good. But this was a crazy plan, and she would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for those meddling anonymous tips. You know, but I honestly feel like it was probably one of her relatives, man, because who else would have known that it was there? Like, who else? You know, I mean, how many people did she tell? Did she tell the people at bingo night or something? I mean, damn. You know, I feel like it only was a handful of people, and the fact that they knew exactly where to look, it had to have been somebody that she knew. It's just sad, you know, when there are actually families out there that are unable to celebrate Christmas this holiday season, and you have, you know, goofies like this doing dumbass stuff like this, and it's just, it's stupid. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. I figured it was necessary to share this story considering the holidays and all of that, but that's all I got. Peace.